Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about building a Bitcoin farm on your property. Maybe you have a piece of agricultural property, a commercial property, heavy industrial, or maybe something that's not even zoned yet, but you own it. We can build a Bitcoin farm right on that property. So if you think that's interesting, you know what to do. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, go to cryptollc.org. If you're looking to buy some ASICs, you can host with us here, 7.5 cents while you're waiting for your farm to be completed. Or you can just buy ASICs, mine at your own facility, or whatever else you're looking for. We sell ASICs, What's Miners, Bitmain, we sell L7s, various other types of ASICs, but primarily Bitmain. Of course, we have Canon miners as well. Looking for any of those, go to cryptollc.org. So today's video is going to be about building that farm. Before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. All right, let's get started. So, see our power connection coming in. It's a 2.2 megawatt. We are completing this farm. What I mean by completing is it was complete, but we are actually in the process of having all the power used. There's barely any left. Some of our clients are switching over to the low power mode. That does give us a little bit more capacity for any new clients. So if you want to jump in and host with us, there's still that small window of opportunity, but that window of opportunity is closing. See, our transformer here is basically almost full, 2.2 megawatt. So how we start off with building a farm for you. So the process of that goes something like this. First of all, you need to find property that is located in a district, in a state that has good electric rate. Also, a county that allows Bitcoin mining. Not all allow that. So you got to make sure that you are in an area that allows that. Also, again, the rate, very important. If the rate is too high, it's going to be non-profitable, or it's going to be too close in terms of profitability where you don't want to be in that unsafe zone. What I mean by that is you can find a farm out there that has 9 cents. That is an unsafe zone. We wouldn't recommend to build a farm in a 9-cent zone. That's too high. Long term. Now, of course, if you want to host somewhere, there's hosting out there available at 9 cents. And if you have great miners like S21s, that's still fine. It's a great thing. You can do that. But in terms of like long term, like 5 years, mining, especially, you get a good discount on miners. You get used miners. You want to stay below that, a lot below that. All right. So that's going to be the capacity as well. So not only kWh price, but also capacity. So capacity is very important. You can find a piece of property, but it doesn't have, 3 megawatts, 4, 5, 6 megawatts. Let's say it only has 500 kW. That's all it has. So by looking at the counties, the regulations, the ordinances, the power company, give you an idea of how much capacity is going to be located at that site. What the rate's going to be all in. There's a kWh, there's a kWh rate. Sometimes they have riders, additional transmission fees, taxes, all of that stuff. We look through all of that, make sure that at the end of the day, when you combine everything, you're going to be at a reasonable all-in cost. That's how you want to run the farm, right? You got to build it in one of those areas. And then, not only that, you got to make sure that you have proper power coming in and you're using it properly, meaning that you have to be compatible, the transformer, with the voltage coming down from the power lines. Make sure that's compatible. You see our power lines over there. You got to make sure that's compatible. You got to make sure that the container you're getting, if it's custom built or you're actually buying a container, that's compatible with the power source, and so on and so on and so on. Not only that, but you have to get enough land, get enough distancing between the containers and the transformers. There's easements and all of that stuff. Everything that comes with building a Bitcoin farm, we have all of that experience at cryptollc.org. So we can help you build that farm. Now, you might have agriculture, let's say in Texas. It's a great place. You might have agricultural property in Michigan or Minnesota or North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Washington, Oregon. Doesn't really matter where. There are a couple of states where it's going to be practically impossible to build a farm because basically the whole entire state has very high electric rate. Those states are going to be California, very unlikely. Maybe there's a county out there that we could take a look at. maybe we can find something, but very unlikely. There's also like New York, too much regulations there. So those regulations are going to be really getting in your way. And so on. Some of those states, you get the idea. The states that have great electric rates are going to be Texas, North Dakota, Wyoming, South Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, all that stuff, up there. You got to look around, got to find it. And we have contacts with various power companies in those areas. We know what the rates are. We can help you choose property, help you get that PPA signed with the power company. Basically, it's a power purchase agreement. So that power purchase agreement is going to guarantee a certain cost for the power. So the power company will say, hey, we're going to give you, let's say, 5 megawatts on this property or 10 megawatts on this property, and the rate's going to be this much. And here's all the rates for the transmission cost, for the riders, for the KW, for the KWH. Here's all the rates. And you're going to take that information, you're going to build your farm, and you're going to have that contract signed, meaning that you're going to have a guaranteed price, in a year or 2 years or 3 years. You're not going to have a situation where you are mining, let's say at 5 cents, all in, and then 1 year later they bring it up to 7 cents, something like that. You don't want to be in that situation where you invested a lot of money and then you have a lot less profits now. So we're going to help you do that on your property. Now, again, it's not just your property. It could be leased property. You don't have to really own it. It could be leased property. Whatever it is, we can help you set up that farm. So in our area, by the way, we do have some potential available properties. We found some. We are in Washington State, and we talked to our county, and we do have a great electric rate here. So if you wanted to build with us, you can actually build it locally. You can have your farm, 2 miles away from this farm, basically. And you can swing on by, you can stop by our facility here, show you around the property that we would recommend for you to purchase. And then you purchase that, and we start building your farm. So we offer these services at Crypto LLC. Not only that, but we also buy ASICs for you. So we get great pricing. We can recommend an ASIC, let's say an S19J Pro, maybe an S19K. If you want to say be extra safe, let's say you have money, you're not trying to get like a bargain, you do have plenty of cash, and you want it to be extra safe, then of course we would say, all right, well, your farm's going to be available only in 6 months. So potentially you could just put in an order for S21s, the brand new S21 Pro. You could put in an order for that. And by the time those S21 Pros arrive, your farm, because there's going to be a lead time for them actually to be manufactured. They have to be actually manufactured. You're not going to get them. They're brand new. There's going to be a lead time, but it doesn't really matter to you if you're building your farm. You're going to be 6 months out anyway. So if you wanted to do that, that also works. It's a great strategy. So all of these strategies, we could talk through all of this with you and say, okay, how much funds do you have? How much you want to invest into this? And we can recommend a scenario. Go with Ks, go with J Pros, just go with nothing. Just build out your farm first and then buy miners later, or host somewhere. Whatever it is, we can help you make that decision and get you the best case scenario for your current situation. So all of these things we offer you at Crypto LLC. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's first of all make sure our channel grows, and we can provide you more and more content and more information, and build more and more farms. So make this YouTube channel really great, big channel. On top of that, help everyone else out there that's trying to make a decision of where to go, what to get, in terms of hardware. Also, we provide information like the efficiency of brains, the efficiency of just Bitmain, the experience of running various boards, various miners, all that stuff, and we'll actually provide information for people to make their own conclusions. What they should go with, which container. We're going to have that information here in the future when we start building out our other farm. Which container to get in terms of an ant box or maybe a BitDeer container. Provide that information as well. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like it. You know what to do. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, go to cryptollc.org. If you're looking to buy ASICs, we also sell GPUs as well. If you're into that, you think some coin's going to go up in the GPU market, then we can sell you some 4080s, 4090s, 3080s, 3090s, 3070s, whatever it is you're looking for. We have all that at Crypto LLC. That's going to be it for this one. Until next time, goodbye.